When a narcissistic individual breaks up with you without closure, when you're trauma bonded, you can chase them looking for answers, you can try and tie up loose strings, to which a narcissist will accuse you of being bitter and jealous and obsessed with them. However, this is often the narcissist's projection, as they are usually obsessed with you after the breakup. Now, while they've got a new source of supply feeding their ego, they can forget about you because they've got the attention from elsewhere. However, as soon as things aren't working out how they like, or if it wasn't their idea and they've not got that new source of supply, they can become very obsessed with you. And a few signs of this is when they're constantly trying to contact you, constantly trying to phone you, constantly texting you, emailing you on your social media, constantly asking people about you, showing up unannounced at your work, at your home, at social events. And it doesn't seem to go through that you don't want them there. You can often feel on edge and uneasy, and they'll turn on that charismatic charm and be really nice to all those around you, trying to make you look like you're the problem. They will constantly be blaming you, shaming you, accusing you of everything that they actually did to you. They can begin to stalk you either online or in person. They can start to show that sort of jealous, possessive behaviour. You're like an object to them. They believe that they own you. They can refuse to accept the breakup, refuse to acknowledge that you no longer want anything to do with them. Or they can come on strong with the grand gestures of change, the false promises of change, sending you extravagant gifts, offering false promises of the future. They can also become extremely hostile and aggressive. Now, when you've got a narcissistic person who's obsessed with you, who's chasing you, you can seem hostile and aggressive towards them. It's about the bigger picture and seeing everything for what it actually is, or not what a narcissistic individual is trying to show to the outside world. So they can become hostile and aggressive with you because you're no longer willing to put up with them. They can begin to belittle you and demean you and try and destroy your self-confidence and your self-worth. They can try to isolate you if they haven't done so already. They might go all out to smear your name and ruin your reputation any way they can. And they're not telling the truth. They're claiming what they did to you, you did to them. And they can simply just ignore your boundaries, ignore your personal space, messaging constantly, showing up unannounced, because they believe that they're entitled to do as they please and nobody should question them. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, you might need to take out restraining orders, non-molestation orders, in order to protect yourself from them. And with a narcissist, often when you take these out, they don't see that you're trying to protect yourself from them. They see that you just can't resist them, so that you've had to get the law involved so that you don't go back to them, because to a narcissist, you're the one with the issue, never them.